Hi, Tulio. This is Claire Boyer responding to your Week 3 forum post. I know you responded on my post as well, and you mentioned on your post about all the different places you go for information. You mentioned C-SPAN. Good for you for watching through all that committee testimony. I know when I worked in the Senate, sometimes I'd have to stick toothpicks to keep my eyelids open. But no, I think you're right. I think, and I didn't mention this in my post, but I think obviously reports, testimony is a great place for to get information. Either watching recaps of hearings or watching them live, or a lot of times I'll just go and pick out the transcripts just because you're getting what people. You're not getting information filtered through the news and into sound bites. You're getting everything, all the policy there, what the experts have, or so-called experts have said. So you're right, that's a great place to get information. You also talked about policy analysts and how they have to do their due diligence in getting as much statistical data as possible. I think you're right. I mean, the rest of us everyday folks can spend our days spouting off our opinions, but we really look to these policy analysts to set us straight with the real facts and information that we need to form informative opinions. So I think you're right on that. And you talked about guns in schools. I keep going back and forth. I feel like my response or my opinion changes with every forum post I reply to. But I was just reading. Whose was I just reading? I was reading Curtis Baker's reply to my post, and he was talking about gun teachers being armed. I know you mentioned it as well, and I originally thought, what a dumb idea. These poor teachers have enough things on their plate. Now we're going to require them to defend our schools as well. But in the cases where teachers are trained, they're comfortable around guns, and other administrators in schools, maybe it's not a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to that. I mean, I work in an agency where we have lots of folks that are armed. They walk around with their guns, holstered at their hip or probably on their legs, and nobody ever thinks a thing about it. So, maybe that's where we're headed. I don't know. I worry about. I just sort of worry where it ends. I just I thought of. I fear that we all live in this. We're headed toward this culture where we're in the OK corral and everyone just pulls their guns out. But maybe that's just my fear here talking. Maybe having teachers with guns in schools isn't necessarily a terrible thing, but and a way to solve it, especially if having officers stationed in schools is too costly. So, okay, thanks much.